Welcome to Frontenac Outfitters. This is a canoe video review of H20 Canoe Company's Pathfinder 16. Built in a small town in southwestern Ontario, H20 Canoe Company builds some of the finest canoes in the world. If you ever get a chance to stop by the factory, please do. Reminds me of Kevin Costner's famous movie Field of Dreams. If you build it, people will come. Anyway, the Pathfinder 16 is a very user-friendly, predictable boat, but unlike a lot of them, it still offers some good efficiency. At 16 foot, it's 6 inches shorter than the Canadian. It's 1 inch wider, has a 36-inch beam, and has your standard 14-inch depth. It's a wonderful flat water canoe, good for touring, great for families, anglers, photographers, people with dogs, people with children, that it offers very good primary stability. It's a symmetrical canoe, which means it's the same shape front to back, and it has very little rocker. Very little rocker extends the water line. The longer the water line, the more efficient the boat. That means its cut point, where it cuts the water, is out near the end of the boat. And one thing that the Pathfinder does very well, it has very sharp entries and exits. So it tends to cut through the water and be much more efficient than boats in its category. It does offer a keel. The keel is what we call a shoe keel, meaning it's not very deep, but it offers a very sharp edge. So what that does is it tends to bite for tracking, but because it's not very deep, it does not inhibit maneuverability. The shallow arch hull aids that primary stability, so it has a very good initial stability point. This particular canoe is their Superlight. So although we will go into it in more detail in another video, all H20 canoes are built in 4 layups. They do a fiber light, which is a premium fiberglass boat. They do a standard Kevlar. They do a Superlight Kevlar. And then their lightest boat is a helium layup. The helium layup is described in our Canadian video. This is the Superlight layup, so the second lightest layup. These boats will average about 45 pounds. Made with a vinyl ester resin, they offer a dry infused layup, which squeezes all the materials together, and a wonderful foam core fabric. You probably can't see it in the video, but it's almost the honeybee style foam core. So those 8 hot oxygon sides make for a very rigid material. Inside the Superlight layup, this one has black anodized aircraft aluminum gunnels. Wood trim is also available. An ash is $400. A black cherry is a $500 upgrade. ABS black end caps. We do have something really neat in the H20 boats that no other canoe company is doing. Composite canoes must have a flotation tanks, simply because positive buoyancy is a good thing with a canoe. What H20 has done is they have a wonderful lid that spins off, and we have instant access should water creep into those, should you need to do a repair, or how many times do you go out and you say, where am I going to put my wallet or my car keys? A 5-finger, again, very unique grip. Canted ash seats. Canted ash means that they're sculpted down through the middle. A deep dish ash teal yoke, so that's your portage yoke. And all Frontenac canoes are upgraded not just with a thwart, which provides structure, but with usable structure. So this is a kneeling thwart for solo paddling. This is a $95 upcharge and is available at Frontenac Outfitters at no charge. Seats, of course, are black web. Anyway, the Pathfinder, if you're looking for a good family boat, it's a wonderful choice. One last thing, you'll see it's available in 2-tone colors. So lots of color choices up top, while the bottom will be white. White, so it will not show the scratches, as gel coat scratches like. So you can see it's a very vibrant, very, very beautiful boat. Normally a 2-tone is a $250 upcharge. With H20 Canoe Company. It's free. If you'd like to paddle a Pathfinder, Frontenac Outfitters is open for test paddling every day. Come on down and see us and paddle a number of boats. We stock hundreds. Thank you.